record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Chase Elliott's 2022 number 9 NAPA Auto Parts Chevy Camaro ZL1 for the 2022 next gen season, or Gen 7, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is like his primary paint scheme for 2022. Now I do have a small, or a couple of issues with this diecast. Not the paint scheme, the diecast itself. Lionel does a very bad job when it comes to coloring the rims on diecast. So we're going to be talking about today. It's pretty similar. We got silver rims here, but they're not painted very good at all. So we will kind of talk about that here later. But if you have not seen my last two videos, a quick rundown. I've been gone for about a week. We got snowed in for the most part. I've been working like 12, 13-hour shifts at Walmart back-to-back for like 4 or 5 days in a row, trying to hit overtime. Luckily, I was successful with that. I had to get my cat spayed. I had to stay at my girlfriend's house, so I was not home for a while because of the weather. I had to stay over there because she's closer to town than I am. So this is the first time I've been home to kind of have some time to settle down on myself in about a week. So it's been quite some time. I don't mean to be gone for so long, and my birthday's tomorrow. We're going to be going out once again, so I'm not really too sure how long I'll be here. And then I got, like, after tomorrow I start a entire week's worth of work, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I guess we will just have to see. Also want to shout out two of my buddies. I want to shout out my best friend of 11 years, Big Z, a huge Chase Elliott guy, and I got to shout out my buddy Diecastbuffet. He's also a huge Chase Elliott cat as well. So, you know, this kind of might be a little more interesting to you guys because it is Elliott, even though this paint scheme's been around for a while. I'm just now finally getting to it, so I apologize for, you know, kind of being a little on the slacking side for this diecast review. But we are finally here. I still have 7 days worth of diecast reviews before I'm completely caught up. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get those done also. But we're going to be reviewing the Chase Elliott one today. Now, he actually did win in this paint scheme. I'm pretty sure there's a race win out. Have not ordered it yet, but I'm going to here in a couple weeks. So we have to wait on that to come in, or for that to be ordered. Like, I have a huge, like, just a bunch of diecast in my cart right now. I've got about, I'm not going to lie, I got about $400 worth in my cart. Obviously, I can't afford that right now. But as soon as this beginning of the year drops, I'm going to be purchasing all of that. It should be, I don't know, maybe $400 some odd dollars after because of shipping, taxes, all the good stuff. So, yeah, pretty sure we're going to have a pretty hefty bill and a pretty hefty diecast haul coming soon. So you might want to pay attention here within the next couple of weeks. Also, we're going to be making some customs out of those. I'm ordering a couple duplicates for customs, so stay tuned. But that being said, we're going to open this diecast, take it out of the box, and get a closer look. Here's the diecast out of the box, and as you can tell, again, talking about the rims, not very good. You can see it's almost like a race version, just straight out of the box. So I guess these wheels are supposed to be like a silver or like a aluminum, not aluminum. What am I supposed to, alloy maybe? I don't know. What is the, I don't know. It's like a, not a silver, but it's like a dark silver type, I don't know, granite color. I'm not really too sure how to say it, but it's supposed to be one of those, more of like a silvery, dark silver type color. And with these, okay, so the problem with these wheels, they're not like the Gen 6 wheels. Gen 6 wheels were a lot easier to paint because it was a big, deep, like, crevice thing, and it had a pretty good little pocket. So, you could paint all in there, and it'd be good to go. With these, you have these tiny little spokes that are like, I don't know, it's got enough surface area in between the spokes to where it makes the spokes a lot more thin, so it's kind of hard to keep the paint on the spokes. And I know this from experience, so with that, it kind of makes the paint run more into the in-betweens of the spokes instead of the actual spokes themselves. Now, I know we did not see perfect Gen 6 wheels. We did see some discoloration sometimes, you know, that will happen. But it seems to be worse with the Gen 7s just simply because of how flat and how non-in-depth or non-engraved, I guess you could say, the wheels are. Because those spokes are very, very thin, and the disc behind it is not part of the wheel, it's part of the background, but they do that way the wheel is more secure, and it's more like, it's not as easy to break, basically. Just overall, it leaves for a pretty sloppy looking wheel. Or just a wheel, or like a rim in general. Now, I understand it's hard to do, but Lionel is a multi-million-dollar company. They should have this down by now. I can give them some slack because these tires just came out this year. I can understand that. Kind of work with them for a while, get a little better at it. Okay, we'll give some time for improvement. But personally, I don't think it's going to happen because Lionel's only been going downhill since, what, 2017? 2018? Somewhere around there. It's only been getting worse. So I definitely don't have my hopes up for anything in terms of positive when it comes to Lionel fixing the rims. But either way, yeah, I also noticed something else I kind of want to take a look at real quick. This little spot right here, I don't know what's going on there or why that's there, but it's there. Not really too sure what it is or why it's there, but it's just chilling, no big deal. I've seen those on a couple cars. I've seen them on the white door dash for Bubba Wallace last year. Don't know how it happens, but sure enough, she's sitting right there. So I got NAPA here, I got the Vince, got Elliott and the Chevy bow tie there. Got the number 9 with some, just debris, cool. Got the little R there for the trademark. NAPA know-how, Elliott on the back. NAPA Auto Parts. Oh, I hit my tripod. My bad. So NAPA Auto Parts on the deck lid. See on the back here, got the pop rivets on the spoiler. Got the taillights, NAPA Auto Care, Camaro ZL1 Valvoline, and the number 9. Over here, yeah, you can see, look, half that wheel is painted somewhat decent, and then the rest is just all black. They definitely don't do it very well. You can see around the ends here, that's painted, and then you got the silver, or the center spot there, not painted very well. Same thing over here. This one's a little better, but you can still see the center part is not very painted, and then over here, it's pretty dull as well. So, yeah, pretty sucky on the rim there, but you know what? That's okay. The rim work is not really the best, but again, I understand it's kind of hard to do. It's just Lionel being Lionel at the same time, too, so it doesn't really surprise me too much. Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book, Chase Elliott, Acronis, Excelsa, Cincinnati, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tools, and Simon's there. A Shock, Hooters, and Lumar. Got the NAPA on the side. I like how it's beside the 9. Looks pretty good. Got a little random black square underneath the A. Or purple square. Blue square. A square, nonetheless. Looks like confetti, but it's not. It's not a race win. Got some yellow design on the A post there. Let's see, NASCAR Cup Series, Goodyear. Got Sunoco down here. Let's see how the front end is done here. See how the front end looks. It's not terrible. Oh no, it's a little funky. So we got this headlight here is a little down. This one's a little up. This grill's a little messed up. I'm not going to complain too much about that. You can see, however, where this little side grill entry here, they don't line up on each side, so that kind of sucks. I don't know, that's interesting. I'm not really a fan of that whatsoever. So that is quite unfortunate, to say the least. Is there any more mistakes other than the rims? So the rims, this weird little freaking, I don't know, this wart-looking thing here. And then the front end, it could be worse. It could be worse, but the rims are what's really getting me. The paint job on the rims, not really good. Again, I can understand to an extent about why they look so bad, but we've seen it before, and we'll see it again. So, that's pretty much just how it is. So, yeah, the quality control in this bad boy, not the best. Yeah, not very good. I think he won on this paint scheme twice, actually, because there was one race when he had, it was like completely covered in green. It was like a completely covered diecast. I cannot wait for that car. I don't know what race it was, but I had to kind of look at that, and if not, I'll make my own diecast of it, because I already had the car here. But nonetheless, it's a pretty cool scheme. I prefer 2021's. I probably prefer that one a little more than this one. But, this was not bad either. I like what they did with the NAPA on the side, and they kind of threw in the white and yellow more towards the side of the number 9. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. But it did not come as a shocker. It's pretty expected to have a paint scheme like this for the new season. I don't know if they're keeping it for 2023. I would assume so, because they normally keep their NAPA schemes for a couple years. I know for 2020, 2021, right? No, 2018, 2019, and maybe 2020 was the same. I'm pretty sure 2018 and 2019 was, but I won't say 2020 and 2021 was the same also. I could be wrong, but I think the NAPA scheme was pretty much the same. But with that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I kind of said that a little quick. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. There we go, back on track. And I will see you in the next video.